Oh, you got Applebee's? I got Samsung.
I
I got
have
AT&T.
a I have the Joker movie. What's that say about why is everybody getting something different? Whoa,
Now I
whoa,
got giant fucking blueberry Jolly Ranchers.
whoa. Okay.
Oh, is it on now?
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Is
all
it
signs point to
fixed?
yes.
Oh man.
What part of that did they hear? I don't even. Who
The
knows?
the Jolly Rancher, the big fucking
And the
blueberries, maybe.
Applebee's.
I,
Hi,
who
AT&T, yeah.
knows?
hi, friends. We're gonna try this again. I'm Rose, and
Oh,
welcome. What is it not working?
Ads are still going, Rose.
What?
like like
I don't know how this
20,
works.
24 seconds, I think.
So wait, we stopped playing during the ads.
it's fine.
How do we
It's fine.
know?
Everything's fine.
Everything's
No,
fine.
really, just tell me.
You're fine. Just go. Just do it. We'll start over just for them. I don't really know if they deserve it, but we'll start over just for them.
I was started over, and then I stopped. But do I have to stop when commercials come on?
No, you're good.
Okay, I don't. Hi, friends. We're gonna start over now.
Good to go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rose. Welcome to Tabletop Test Kitchen, where we apparently are also testing out, trying out new ways to start a show. Let us know how you feel like that went. We're gonna try some other new games and other situations out here on on this channel on Tuesday nights. But tonight we are going to enter into the world of thirsty sword lesbians. It is a particular favorite here on Tales of Initiative, and so we hope that as you watch, enjoy with us tonight, and we look forward to sharing this with you. So you should know that the characters this evening have all found themselves on a game show in which they are finding love. And so we're going to let each of the characters introduce themselves, both their player and the character. Starting with the top.
Oh, again, I have to do it again. It's fine. Hi. It's John B everywhere. So look that up if you like. I am playing Ashton Warhol. I am here to obviously win said game show. I do have some tricks up my sleeves and a few plans and strategies I'll be putting into play as well. Potentially. We'll see how that goes. Depends on how uppity or rude or whatever everyone else is. Depends on who earns my wrath.
And I really enjoy trying to do that to you. So this is my name is Salt or Saltiest Unicorn on TikTok and a few other places maybe. Um, we've some of us have played it before, and irritating that one's a lot of fun. So my character in particular is a singer songwriter that was kind of like found recently, and that little bit of notoriety is like, oh look, let's put them on this show. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting. She has no clue what um what she will find. She's just hoping to find love again so she can write something more than sad songs.
Mm, mm, excellent.
And then there's me. Hi, I'm going to be playing Montero, but if you want to know who I am Cyrus. You can find me all over the internet as Yo It's 8-Bit on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and all the other places in which you talk to people and post things.
And tell
And
us about
I'm
Montero.
Sam. You're not. Oh,
Wait.
oh,
Tell us about your
oh.
character. Why are you here?
Oh, Montero, just a little guy. A little dude, if you will. A clockwork little dude. Um, who's excited? Who's excited to be here? Maybe romance another princess.
All right. And my name's Sam. You won't really find me on any social media because I'm just an old man that doesn't do that shit. But I am playing Stanton Wimbleback. Maybe lovable, maybe not, himbo. He doesn't know why he's on this show, honestly. Doesn't know how he got picked for it, um, who the other contestants are. So he's just kind of living life at his own pace, and we'll see how that works out for him in the end.
Excellent. Well, I am Rose, also found as RPG Mom on TikTok and other places. And tonight I am your game master. So I will be playing all of the other parts this evening. But let us get in. So each of you, in your own ways, have somehow found yourself on this show. Now, before the show starts, you all are sequestered separately. As the show begins, and you all will each enter the room, I'm gonna have, just like a TV show, we're gonna do our best for our audience tonight to make this seem like one of those reality dating television shows. Yes, we are going for that. It is camp. If you are not here for campy, comedy, thirsty, gay, out you go. Enjoy another channel because tonight that's what we're doing. All right, you all ready? Okay,
Yeah.
so the scene cuts. You see a title screen start to rush through the woods, and it zooms in down on a campfire. Down, sitting by the campfire, is a lonely looking person. Man, they look lonely. And you overhear a voice. Gosh, wouldn't it be great if this lonely man could turn into a lover? There's sparkles and all kinds of gay shit starts all over the screen. And next thing you know, you see Lonely to Lovers, the title screen. Tonight, episode of Lonely to Lovers. 4 contestants will try to prove themselves to Princess Amelia, one of our princesses here in the kingdom. So you sit down on whatever planet you're in, sit back, enjoy the comforts of a partner or a pillow, and watch what happens. It cuts to what is familiar to the viewers as a kind of plain looking room. If you've seen this show before or ever even heard of this show, which, let's admit it's on a third planet kind of off network. But nonetheless, here we are. Inside this room, you know that people walk in, and behind it is some kind of something that the princess has prepared to test the contestant. All right. Stanton,
Yes.
you walk into an empty room. Describe and introduce yourself.
Hello, people. Stanton Wimbleback here. Of course, you already know who I am, and that's to be expected. Where's my prize? I don't see the prize yet. Can we do a cutaway real quick? Can we just get me a?
I got you. Hold on.
All right. I mean, an empty room. Really? Who even put this thing together? I show up. I get my thing. I don't see my thing. I don't understand what's happening here.
Excellent. It cuts away from the confessional booth, in which you will knowingly get to see the other players start to end up in those. Next walks in Montero.
Yeah. Uh, I imagine Montero walking in is quite a interesting character. You can see right off the bat they're kind of a puppet with these wooden ball joints, um, and dressed very steampunk-like. But you'll notice they have quite large spurs on the back of their boots, and as they walk into the room, they're just like, "Well, I'll be finally here." Looking over to see Stan, they just kind of tip their hat.
Very visible. Ball joints and stuff. Right
Yeah.
for Montero. Just Stan's just gonna look at you and
There's
acknowledge what's happening.
awkward silence that falls, and you
Yeah,
can see
very awkward.
the producers very concerned about this cutaway. And so you see then an interjection of a light introduction of princess footsteps coming down a set of stairs. Cicely.
Cicely comes walking in, almost feels like she's gliding in. Just the lightness on her feet. Probably dressed a little more out for the average contestant. It's she's in seafaring clothing, and you almost get this hint of ocean, just clean, crisp as she walks by. Comes in and looks around and sees Montero and Stanton and looks back at Montero and walks straight into the confession booth. I've written a lot of songs. But of course it's the one that got me a little bit of notoriety, that got me here. Why did it have to be that one? Why does it have to be them? And then she'll walk out of the booth, be like, Montero?
Cicely.
Stanton.
Ah. Haven't met you before, Stan. I'm Cicely.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Cicely. I'm Stanton Wimbleback, but you can just call me Stan or Tun or Stanton or SW. It really, anything's fine.
Anything you say, Sir Wimbleback.
And Montero, do you have a preference in name there?
You know what? I have never heard Monty before, but I like the way you say it.
Monty it is then. Monty, Cicely, Stanton. What a pair of, well, no, it's not a pair, it's a triplet. What a triplet we are. Mwah.
Are we the
There's
only
at
three
least one
that
more.
are in?
And as you start to question if another is coming,
Entering in, very dark blacks, purples, grays kind of palette, clothing wise and what have you. Very, very polished boots with maybe a 2-inch heel on them to give a little bit more height. Small in stature though, comes walking in. Ashton kind of looks over the three. Oh boy. Okay. This is kind of tilts ahead at Cicely. We've talked before. Yeah, I reckon. Oh, anyways, hi everyone. Ashton Warhol. Pleasure to meet the three of you. This is a very big bunch of people here. How did this work out? How did this happen?
I assume the princess has quite eclectic taste.
and when you say the princess, you hear the sparkly noises that are similar to the confessional booth, but they're for acknowledging that the prize is entering. And you see a lovely looking woman come down the stairs suddenly. And even though I described this room definitely as empty, there was actually a set of stairs, as you know. TV magic. So there's suddenly a set of stairs, and here she comes down them. She's a long brown wavy hair, very elegant, big, kind of a piratey looking pipe top, and a nod to maybe being a sword fighter at one point, but certainly does not seem to be dressed for such things. But you start to notice why you might be here. Ashton notices all of the black clothing and the I can do this attitude, and maybe themselves sees why they might be here. Montello sees a princess who, would you like to go into the confessional booth
Yeah, I
and tell us what you think? Go ahead.
definitely think that it is quite serendipitous that Sicily is here. But I think it is double serendipitous that the prize is a prize that we are suiting a princess.
Mm, yes. And as you come out, you may be connected to just a lot of princesses at this point. And Stanton, you see.
No idea why I'm still here, but
Oh.
but understands now for the first time that there are actually other contestants, because he just assumed that he was here for, a prize of some kind. So now he's starting to realize, like, it's a game show, right? Like, and he might actually have to do something to win the affections of this person.
As she comes down, she stands at the bottom of the stairs in her kind of pantsuit. Hello. My name is Amelia Montoyo. My father is quite fine. I'm not sure where that rumor came from. But nonetheless, prepare for love. And she throws her hand up in the air and struts through the door into the area in which you prepare for whatever it is that she's prepared for you.
Can I make a request?
Yes.
Can we get a cutaway for Amelia and what she's thinking, seeing the four of us?
Yeah.
Can we get that real
Very
quick?
much needed. I need to know what she thinks about me.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm sure. Thank you. Amelia is pulled off into the confessional as she struts through the door. Well, I don't understand what I'm doing here. Hello. My name is Amelia Montoya. Father's fine, whatever. It's so. What is it that these people are doing here? I'm unsure. There's one that I feel like I could fight with, and that could be sexy. There's one already made of wood. There is one that stands in the back and thinks they are usually the kinky ones. And then there was this man in a suit. He seems nice. And it cuts away.
He seems nice. It's fine.
Bless their heart.
Deeply fine.
Right? Bless their heart. Bless their heart.
Remember, you can't hear the confessionals. Anyway, so you all are ushered in by the producers and the staff into the next room, and then you are also brought in. And inside the room, the first room that you enter, is a brambling forest. There are thorns and vines and all kinds of blech, that, every fairy tale story has some if there was a large vermin, you might find it here. If there was a witch's bog, this is the kind of forest that you see in front of you. In fact, you start to get the idea that the princess might be playing with the princess theme a little bit.
Okay.
This isn't so bad.
So,
It just needs a little yard work.
certainly.
Looks like my ex's bedroom. It's fine.
Oh,
This is
Stan's
great.
just kind of like look real quick at
she turns
Ashton.
at the camera as
Look
the,
at the rat. Look back at Ashton. I dare
It's
say
lovely in
that's
here.
exotic taste, if nothing else.
Everybody's somebody.
Usually speaking, yes.
well, I would like to see each of you show me your. Lots of people have it. It starts small and it gets big. Starts with a P. Passion. Passion.
Few things.
I would like
I
to
was gonna say
see.
problems, but that's fine too.
Those happen sometimes. Yes. I would like to see your big passion. So, together, as a team, because relationships require teamwork, I would like you to get through this forest.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, this should be easy. This should be no problem. We have, I mean, look, the four of us here, I'm sure can figure this out, right?
Yeah, up for any challenge.
Can anyone of you
Real
Alright.
quick,
fight
real
this?
quick, right? Montero, you are like actually made of wood, right? Like
Yes.
to some degree, right? So like Sam's just kind of like look at you real quick and then like look at the forest and then like back at you and I dare say, do you have some kind of familiarity with these things? A manner of speaking to the bushes, as it were.
Are you assuming that I know every tree in a forest?
I'm assuming you might know some trees.
It
I
is
know how to
like
speak to bush, so I think we should be fine. Come on, let's go. Let's get this underway.
And the princess, when you're like, let's go, just is like, oh, all right. Well, I'll see you on the other side. Good luck.
Let's
And kind of
see.
shakes and wiggles like to give you something to like want on the other side as she.
Stanton is just completely focused on the wood person and the forest, trying to figure out what the association could possibly be. So misses the wiggles and the whole point of the show.
All right.
Hmm.
And there is a brambling forest in front of you. What would you all like to do?
Well, Cicely keeps her sword with her, and so she'll take it out and hold it, and start looking for a path. And if there isn't one, she's gonna start making one.
Any objections, or is everybody gonna?
Nah, that's why we're good with that.
no. Actually,
Alright.
I think Montero definitely like proactively like seeing Cicely go for cutting through the bramble will just kind of like use their like bare hands to just kind of like rip it up to you.
Mm. Is
So
that an attempt to one up them or to like look fancy? Like would you like to make a daring or heart or charming roll or something? To kind of
I think I'd like to make a
Okay.
charming roll, cause they're trying to look rugged, you know, very rough and tumble in a sexy way, in a sexy hot cowboy way.
Sure, go for it.
All right,
This is gonna go well. You got this.
It's gonna go
can't
so well.
wrong. There's no way
Usually,
this goes
oh,
poorly.
that's right. It's usually 2. So you can do. You said charm. You can do heart with that as well.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it? 2? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
That's okay.
Would it be heart and spirit? Sorry.
Oh shoot, y'all.
Spirit's integrity,
Integrity.
metaphysical power.
It's something.
You know.
Actually, no. I'll do heart and daring. Heart and
Okay.
daring feels accurate.
Okay.
So that's not 7, a 9.
Ooh,
Oh.
all right. So that is for those of you that are new to Thirsty Sword Lesbian. Some of us are, and some of us aren't. But you have 3 options when you roll. If you get below a 6, that's not that's considered not a success. Midpoint is in the 7 to 9, and upbeat is 10 and above. So that's a mid-beat. So you're trying, right? Like you're ripping through your hands, and like, here's the thing. You look freaking great while doing it. You look so good. In fact, like there is no way that the princess or Sicily or anyone ever watching this show isn't like suddenly now a little bit like, ooh, on your team. But you rip the hell out of your hands. You are like bleeding, like you looked good, and you kind of get that moment, but when you walk away, you're torn to shreds. So
Dude, but look, trees dig scars. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
trees dig scars.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're taking the gender affirmative and replacing it
I,
with trees.
I got it.
Okay. It's made of wood. It
No,
writes itself.
It's not what I heard.
Oh.
It's not what I
Can,
heard.
can we get a confessional for the actual game master here? I don't want Amelia.
Actually, a tree confessional.
Yeah.
Can you believe this guy?
This fucking.
Walks over, opens up a tree to stand inside of it because there's a hidden room in there.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, you all these two are tearing in. What are you two doing?
After you.
I mean, Stanton is not one to shy away from the opportunity to have his clothes ripped. So I think seeing Montero get a little scuffed up from, and use a daring roll, probably. There you go, grace and daring, because I want to have enough force that I want to like try and help Montero. Be like, oh, let me assist you there, good Monty boy, right? And then but also trying to one up a little bit as well.
Yeah.
And then so rules technically for the rip move states specifically if I evade a physical blow from someone dangerous, can we tweak this a little bit, because this is like a thorny obstacle.
You can evade yes.
Yeah, to intentionally rip clothing.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna do that if we're okay with using daring and grace for that.
Yep.
Okay, cool. We got a 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Stanton.
Some Wimbleback. Not to be one-upped by getting torn to shreds, he will do it a little bit better.
Okay. So, cuts away to the princess, who's like, I don't understand. They're chopping. What are these other? Oh, and then you see her reaction before it cuts to what you do. So she goes, oh, and then it cuts to you, and you suddenly like jolt up, rip through one set of brambles, and it kind of starts to catch your shirt, and you're like and you go exactly the correct way to like face the camera as it rips across you and break a branch. And if you wanted to say a line and or wink at the camera, this is your chance.
You definitely still oblivious to the fact that like this is an actual game show. Like there's contestants, yeah, but like what is Stanton even competing for? But I'm sure he would have had some witty little thing, but probably not. So he'll just keep that grit, yeah, just that that like determined moving forward. Like, let me help you, Monty, my good boy. Just that schmarmy one-upness.
Excellent. So and you kind
Hmm.
of get it, and the Twitter starts, or whatever. I'm sorry, the whatever version of that, the tweeter
The
feeder.
twits.
Birdie.
Ah, I shouldn't say that. The twit. I'm an electronic
Oh,
social media
oh,
Sure.
starts to
The
blow up.
Lonely Lovers
Blow up.
forum starts going
Thank
crazy.
you for saving me. God.
The forums.
Yeah, the
Fucking
forums.
back in the 90s now.
Everything
We've
comes full
regressed.
circle.
We've regressed.
They have.
There's
You're-
Janko's back, of course we have.
The GeoCity page.
excellent. So,
Blech.
Oh,
so
I was gonna say nails are done and everything I'm wearing is designer, so I'll let those three do whatever it is they're doing. But it's seems pretty obvious that Amelia walked off. I'm just gonna look around. Is there like an obvious path through here? If I just look, is there just like a path to walk to get through things?
I mean, they're they did look for a path.
Mhm.
But like, are you wanting to go backstage? Because there's a path through the backstage.
Yeah.
Okay.
how dare you bring intelligence into this meat fest? What is wrong?
I just
with
want to
you,
go.
sir?
Like, I don't
why?
want to get cut up. I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of start to look around, and you see it cuts away. Amelia is like, "What did they do? I'm very confused by this." And as she's kind of watching, and there is a cutaway to you going through a door, and being kind of ushered into the confessional, and then you just kind of are plopped, and the scene has now cut to you in the confessional.
Oh, I got to do one of these things. Do you guys want one? You guys want one of these things? It's like, these things. What in the hell? This is
What
too
are you
easy.
doing here?
Yeah. You know, participating in the show.
Mm.
Yeah,
How's that going?
it's going well. I think they're all out there getting sweaty and cut up, and I am sitting here waiting for them to finish working hard.
You have to stay in the game if you want to play.
Of course, yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Perhaps I'll go join them and just follow behind a few feet while they do what they do.
Okay, bye now. And you are shoved out of.
Rude. They'll like begrudgingly walk back, trying not to avoid any mud, anything that's nature based. They're just like, no,
Ew,
and
it's
try and catch up
icky.
to everyone. Yeah.
All right. You all kind of get through to a clearing after your Cecilia. Anything good? Are you gonna captain this ship, or are you gonna what's going on here?
Well, Cicely will be looking around, and just be starting to wonder out loud: is it really supposed to be so easy? Like, get through this forest? It seems a little suspicious, if you ask me. Like,
Wow.
where's the challenge?
Well, I'm assuming if there's a specific runtime for them having to edit the footage, we probably can't just linger too long on it. I'm sure this is all just a big set. It's all fake. There's just a wall at the back. We're not really in a forest.
But the feelings, my dear Monty boy, the feelings are very real.
Yes. The prop department is very good at their job as they look down to their cut up like arms.
Like Stanton wants there's a prop aspect, right? It's like Stanton wants to kind of like look around and see if there's like fucking wood putty to help
Do you,
Oh,
do you have
Montero.
a technician for that?
Yeah. Stan would try and
Yeah.
go
I knew,
go
I knew, I
flag
knew
one
that
down.
hear a collective like, "Aww," from the staff.
Yeah. So if Stanton's successful in finding that,
Yes, you
uh,
and help them.
come back over to Monty, and if you don't mind, I found some wood putty for you. So maybe if you want to uh, clean up the digs.
Yeah, they'll just very enthusiastically shake their head and start to like kind of fill in the scars. And as there's a cutaway, Montero's like, you know what? I thought Stan was gonna be a really stuck up kind of guy, but he's actually pretty cool. Also, his shirt is a paid actor. Did you see the way it ripped up? Like, who does that?
Cutaway from the cutaway to Stanton. I don't understand how Ashton stayed entirely clean throughout the entire cacophony of that maze. It's just walking on water, proverbial water, I swear.
You all are not through this forest, by the way. You just came to a clearing.
In Stanton's mind, they are.
Oh, well, okay.
Stan's like,
Stanton-
challenge finished.
Yeah,
He
we
won.
got through that one part of it. Why would there be more?
Reinforce the bitches.
light work.
oh. Three of you did amazing. Look at this. Just walked right through, straight to here. Perfect. See, teamwork.
Yeah.
Wonderful,
except,
right?
I don't. Where's everybody at? This is the end, right?
I do believe so, and it does appear to be a clearing of sorts.
It's no crafts table, no bathroom.
Well, the bathroom's everywhere. It is a forest, after all.
Okay.
Is it just me?
Okay.
You just, please don't pee on the set.
It's a set. That's right. I forgot.
The trees are talking. Amazing.
They do that.
I
This
guess
is
they
all
Do
did.
your people do that?
all in the B reel. Okay, back
Look
to
at
the
the wooden.
back to the A reel, friends. Okay, so on the A reel, there is you all have entered into this clearing. There seems to be like a little sitting circle. You know, if you wanted to sit, chat, get to know each other, catch up on some things, ask some questions, that would be allowed. Otherwise, you're gonna have to kind of start to navigate the rest of this forest. It is not as thick. You could certainly make a path, and there seems to be some that maybe you could find.
So I think Stanton would probably kind of want to catch up with Sicily real quick and figure out if they just were trudging ahead just on dogged determination, or if there was like some actual plan behind like how they were moving. Because real talk, Stanton's wit is a -1, so like you know. Someone to follow right now might not be a bad idea. So if Sicily is approachable, if they're not just completely standoffish. You hear behind you.
I hear you there, Stanton. Just kind of
Oh, yeah. Sicily, yes. Curious. Do you have a plan?
plan to get us out of this, or a plan for the entire game?
Just for the fake forest, as it were.
Maybe fake, but some of this foliage is actually real.
Looking down at his shirt. Oh yes, no, quite real. I assure you.
She notices at that point. It's like, I hope you brought some spares. But then again, the general audience might like that. Probably get you some fan
And
Add
you
ships and things.
you have to have spares, or else you can't rip pre-ripped clothing. That's tacky.
Understood.
So I'm thinking maybe if we move in a that way direction, and he just kind of like makes a 180 arc, just like pointing in front. What do you think about that?
You mean the clearing we made?
Oh, Monty, I didn't even hear you approach. That's incredible how sneaky you can be. I figured that would be more of an Ashton thing, but ah,
No, I'm
Sorry,
over
I guess
here.
I
oh
blend in with
God,
the
there you are too.
trees.
Oh
We get
God,
to-
no, the trees.
Do you
Oh
have that
fuck.
ability?
No!
Oh
No,
no
no,
one's
we're
talk with
we're
the
just gonna we're just gonna play it. We're just gonna play it quiet
I
because
just
it's
no,
funny.
but there is an ability in Thirsty Sword Lesbians if you're playing one of the druids or something, you can talk to plants. Like
That's nowhere on my
it's amazing. Yeah, okay.
I think Stanton just assumes that Montero can talk to the
I
plants, or at
understood
least some of the plants.
was
Second
so
cousins, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Something in those lines.
Okay.
Um, so, I guess after that conversation that didn't go the way Stanton wanted it to go, just kind of wait again for someone to move in a direction.
Cicely will look around and look over at Montero and acknowledge the hands. You know, you didn't really have to tear yourself up so badly.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm used to it, you know. Gotta put my all into things.
Ah,
You know,
didn't
plus
really-
it's another story to tell.
Auntie's a new name though.
Stan came up with it for me. I like it. I think it's pretty nice.
You just hear from the back, trees dig scars.
Suits ya?
But yeah, it's very nice seeing you again, though. Sorry, I feel like I'm being weird. I don't know. I wanted to help you out because, you know, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Man, we gotta get out of this place. And Montero will just start walking in a direction.
Excellent. Are you willing to do a confessional?
Yeah.
All right. Into the confessional. Go ahead.
Stupid. Why are you freezing up? Cicely is just a regular person, like anybody else. Just talk to them like you talk to a person. I'm gonna try it again. And they leave the confessional. Like, hi, hello, Cicely. I hope you are well. Please do not worry about me. I have already pre-planned the expenditure of my energy that I would put into this. You know, I'm putting forth the most effort right now that I've ever put in my entire life, and I managed to help you keep your hands clean at least. So by all means, allow me.
Cicely will put her sword and just kind of rest it back behind her head a bit to be like, I appreciate the gesture. And then she'll look over to where it's a little bit less dense. We should probably move in that direction. It's likely they made it that way for us to get through.
Yes, and I'll walk first to protect anything from happening to you. I mean, everybody, protect everybody from something happening.
It cuts to the princess. What's going on with them? What's that about? Do you know? Like, she's clearly talking to someone that's behind the camera, and you hear a voice you'd heard before. No, I don't know anything. And it cuts back.
Yeah, if no one has any objections, Montero will just lead the charge through the lesser dense areas of the foliage.
All right.
Stan's fine with that.
Montero will just do excuse me. Cicely will just stand and out to the side and push and let her go forward.
Yeah, and like as
confessional.
sorry.
or no?
Not this one.
Go. Keep going.
As everyone's like walking through, Montero is like in the most autistic way possible, shouting out bug facts. They're just like, and that when there's an Eastern European gecko, they are usually not out in this time of the year, and seeing one is quite rare. It means good luck. As they are like occasionally like looking back to make sure that like everyone is listening.
Like Stan's gonna do the best he can to like keep Ashton in front to see how they're remaining so clean. like, like, just I don't know how well it's gonna work, but that's what Stan's goal is now.
All right.
It's like stepping in their exact footprint.
Yeah, just like just stop to like tie the shoe that isn't untied, so see if Ashton goes by, and then if so, kind of like
Okay.
trail
You're like attempting to like kind of
to not to be the last person because of Ash.
Yeah,
Sure.
Um,
It is
Why
pure
don't-
grace.
why don't
They're
you
just
roll
strutting it.
your grace?
Pure grace.
They are on the catwalk right now. Um, hopefully, just straight grace.
Sure.
Oh boy. Ooh, 7.
Oh.
All right. My assumption is that you really want to be last. Is that correct?
Me
Yes.
or
Yes. Ashton.
yes, because they get to collect all of the things, so it's a little difficult now if I'm not.
Right. So you're trying, and you really have to make a choice, because one of two things is going to happen: you're getting dirty, or you're staying last in line, but not both.
They
You're getting.
they're
dirty.
gonna
You're
they're gonna push.
you're gonna push for to stay back.
I'm gonna push forward,
Okay.
get a little dirty, battle up to Sicily, and kind of. Hey, what's the deal here with you and the little wooden one? What's going on? What is that?
You're pushing forward, talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was making sure. Is this one of those favors you're asking for?
No, I'm just making conversation while we move along and walk and do things. Seems like there's a lot of tension there.
Kind of knew each other some time ago.
Oh,
Remember the song that I wrote that you heard me singing in the bar that night? Kind of like started passing my name around to the right peoples.
yes, yeah, yeah. Great song.
Could have kind of been about someone here. You can see Cicely's getting extremely uncomfortable. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Getting red. Cuts to Amelia. Cuts back.
You have fun with that. Hopefully you don't get distracted, during this little competition we're all in. Be awkward, if... Or it could be good. Maybe you can rekindle something.
I mean, the thing about the competition is to, find love at the end, right?
Exactly. It doesn't have to be with Amelia, per se.
I mean, if you want the prizes and the treasures, who would it really be love then?
Hmm. Well, you ponder all that. I'm going to continue to kind of use you as a shield, though. Appreciate it.
If you have to. And then she's gonna like push on a branch extra hard
Yeah.
and see if it like release it to see if it snaps at him.
Oh yeah, go for it. Just roll me a even or odd. What you want? Even or odd?
Even.
No, it does not hit him. Darn. Sorry. All right. So you all kind of get through this next section, and again, you get through another section, and there's like a seating circle. Like you're starting to feel like, oh god, they do want to sit down and talk. But as you get to the end, this one seems to be a little different. Like you maybe have gotten through it, and it does feel real easy now.
Like easy, like there's craft services there easy, or or easy like like we're not quite done yet easy.
Easy. That was like very easy to do.
Oh,
Um,
got it.
I
Dragon.
I was trying to not call anyone in particular easy. But
You don't know us.
I do
We
know
might
you.
be.
I'm trying
We
to
might
not
be.
call most of you out.
Do you want to play a game? Yes.
That was
Okay.
pretty easy. It was-
So
just saying.
nonetheless, that yeah, it's a little. You're certain you're not done, but you may be done with the forest. So there's a sitting area. There are refreshments.
Stanton will take a seat and grab some refreshments and start setting them out for other people to grab some as well if they're like in a basket or I don't know how it's
Sure.
trying to
There's like,
to host it up a little bit
there's like
for the
a little
charm
bit
and the schmarm.
of cocoa, fire, cozy,
Oh, heck yeah.
and the princess wanders out and sits down on the couches.
Stanton's just gonna walk right on up, like, have a seat on the couch next to her. So tell me, why are you here? Because he was not paying attention at the real first part of it.
Well, you see, I'm here to find love. I have had some drama in my family, and I want to kind of break out and have my own family. And I just I used to like run through the forest barefoot and do all kinds of things and fight pirates and sail on ships and wrestle strange creatures. And I don't know that I want to do that anymore. But if I want to, I want somebody who's willing to get up off the couch and go do the things.
Yes, no, definitely. Just looking for a kindred spirit, as it were.
Yes.
Well, I think everyone here is looking for that to some degree. I'm sure you'll be successful. Buck up, chap. Get like a little on the shoulder and walk away. Still not quite sure exactly why she's here, but
Thank you.
no, yeah. Just,
There's a cutaway. Does he understand? That would have been the moment to flirt with me. He actually was in a really good. Does anyone Does he understand what's? And it cuts away.
Did we witness all of that? Like
Mhm.
how?
I would imagine you
Okay.
would have, right? Because like
Yeah,
the couch and everything has got to be all
Yeah.
All public.
there close by. Yeah.
I assume y'all
Okay.
were just kind of starting to move.
Stanton's not like a quiet person. It's not like he doesn't really care who's listening. So
She's in the middle of it now.
Montero is
Wonderful.
holding back tears of laughter. Like, Stan, hilarious.
Why are you here, Montero?
You know, just looking. I guess same as you. I like putting my toes in the dirt as much as the next guy. Um, and you know what? 4 toes, not 4 toes. People have 10. 40 toes in the dirt is better than 20 toes in the dirt.
Interesting.
Pause on that. People have 10. Steve. Oh my
I'm-
goodness.
But as a wood person, you could have said it was like, you could have had between us. There's 18.
Oh,
know?
missed
You know?
opportunity for spreading their roots.
Ah!
Ah.
Oh.
Stanton wants to rewind time and assist Montero with that one.
It'll come back around. Don't worry.
It'll
We'll
come
get
back.
another
It will.
opportunity.
It will.
Come back. We'll get it.
Oh man.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Oh, excellent. Do you normally root around in the dirt?
I mean, I'm not afraid to get dirty, if that's what you mean.
That was exactly what I meant. And it turns out that she's also like awkward. And as soon as you start giving a little bit of that, there's a bit of that comes out of it. And what about you, Ashton?
Why am I here?
Why are you here?
For you, of course. Why else would I be here? Not for them.
Well, yes, but what brought you to find Rob?
Well, I spent a majority of most of my existence married to work. I think it's time to enjoy the finer things in life. Settle down. Try some new things like running wild in places and what have you, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Do you think that this particular method is a good way of finding love?
Well,
And
that seems that's a valid question. I suppose if I'm here as the princess, there is some level of validity in which I expect this to have, but also, you never know what will happen or who you'll meet along the way. But if you
That's true.
always fish in the same pond,
Interesting.
they
Okay.
say as they kind of like glance towards Sicily and back at Montero and back, just you might want to spread your wings a little. That's all.
Yes, wings. That's what I'm interested in spreading. Sure. And they kind of just tiptoe off.
They are. And they look over at you, Cicely.
Well, princess, it's nice to see you in a natural setting.
Oh, thank you.
You seem very at home. I'm assuming that you're not the type to sit in the lap of luxury and let the others attend to you.
I can do some of that. I am a princess after all.
The pillow
Feeling-
variety, or
I do like the potentially, yes, depending on the there are all kinds of princesses. She's very flustered.
You can see that you might need a moment, ma'am. And Cicely will hand her one of the drinks. And talk to you again later.
Sure. and they start to drink it, and then you suddenly, all the lights change on the set, and there is flashing mini game. You unlocked a mini game, and you get to go first because you gave the princess a drink. And out comes a tub with apples in it.
No.
Bobbing for apples.
Well, that's perfect. I'm good at using my mouth.
Oh, great. Good. I hope everyone is very good at using their mouth.
Is it a wooden tub?
It was in my mind.
I'm gonna look over at Montero and be like, "Does that offend you at all, or we can
No,
see if maybe we can get a metal tub of sorts?" Or
they're just doing their job. You know, some people like being furniture.
That is
he's just
very,
gonna think about that one for a second.
that is very
I
true.
mean, you didn't complain.
What are we talking
Well, I
about?
don't believe I've ever. Oh, not me.
Oh.
Montero just has a little hair tuck.
Aww. Okay. You know, because it's a game show, one of the apples is poisoned. Anyways, good luck.
All right, shit. So who's going first in on this?
Cecily has been
Cecily?
invited to go first.
It's
Yes.
like a Russian roulette of apples.
Yes!
Cecily would like to go up, and they're bobbing in water, right?
Mm-hmm. What would you like to roll? You may use your character sheet freely in this mini game. The princess is right there. You have been given the opportunity to take charge of this moment.
Are there more apples than there are people, or is it the exact number?
No, there's a lot of apples.
Cecily's going to keep an eye on that. She has that affinity for water,
Mm-hmm.
that special affinity for water.
Mm-hmm.
If there's poison in one of these, it would naturally leach into the water a tiny bit. She kind of wants to find that apple in particular and see if she could, like,
Putting in on it.
yeah, almost
Okay.
like she's gonna bite the one next to it, but grab that one and pull it out of the water
Okay.
because she doesn't want anyone else to be poisoned. So,
Mm.
what would you like me to roll for this?
I
daring.
think that's gonna be daring and wit.
Could I argue spirit, because it would be an integrity thing to keep everybody else safe?
You may. You may.
That is going to be 11.
You did it. You found the one you were looking for. Congratulations. And you would like to pull it out of the water and bite the one next to it.
Yes.
Okay.
And when I pull it out, I'm gonna toss it in the air and cut it with my sword in half, the bad
Ooh.
one, so that it
Oh.
looks like I was just playing around when really I was taking the poison away.
Ooh. How do you feel?
I feel just fine. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
I think there's a cutaway, and Montero's just like, whew. And they're a bit smitten with Sicily seeing that, not just like the caretaking and getting the apple away, but that was very impressive with the sword.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna give them an extra string on you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
And then answering the question, why do you think you must keep up your performance to have any chance with them? Cicely is quite refined and skilled, and I too wish to prove that to her.
All right. All right. Excellent. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Okay. Anyone else? Gonna go for an apple or no?
Well, I mean, eventually, yes. You threw the bad apple out and you cut it in half with the sword, right?
Mhm.
Where does that apple go?
To the floor, I assume.
5-second rule.
Like in relation to
Mhm.
where we are.
Ah,
Because here's Stanton's misguided Labrador energy, right?
Okay, give it.
If a drink to the princess can populate a mini game, then maybe if you wipe off the apple and cut it up like little fruit slices and offer it to the princess, that does, that also does something. Or maybe he's hungry and he wants to take a bite. So I haven't quite decided which direction he's going
Yeah,
with that yet.
You're
But
headed. You pick it up.
yeah,
sounds
great.
okay.
It's been a long thing. I think Stanton will be posturing to go do this bobbing for apple bit, but take a bite of the apple whilst he is
Nope.
going in that
Cicely is
direction.
watching that apple, and
Okay.
she'll march right over.
My
I just
question-
smack.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Gonna
she'll walk
smack
right
it.
over and smack it right out of your hand. That's
Well, I
not the
dare
apple
say,
you needed.
but it is the apple I want per se. It's here
Don't want to be
available.
poisoned.
Poisoned.
Look at
What
they're,
a
You
ghastly
said
thing to
it was a
mention.
poisoned apple.
There is.
look how strapping they are. I'm sure they can handle it. Ruining fun. Let them eat the apple.
It's not. What's the likelihood that is the one that is poisoned? It's fine.
How many apples are in the tub, Miss Amelia?
15.
15, and now there are 14, it's 13. And
13.
if my math is correct, I have a 1 in some odd chance of having the bad apple.
That
So,
is
Some odd?
correct. That is correct. I
Fools
think.
be damned.
I mean, objectively, I suppose.
So did you take a bite of it?
I think he wants to try and like do a nice gesture of like like a Lady in the Tramp bite moment, trying to share it with the princess, maybe.
Oh, you
it's
take a
even
bite
got
and-
a little seasoning from the
It's got-
floor.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of nature seasoning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Salt comes from rocks.
She doesn't have to. It's very true. Salt does come from rocks, and trees dig scars. So we're just going full ahead with this terrible plan. She can bite if she wants to, of course, right? Because she's the princess. But Stanton will definitely, but he'll try and
That point-
finagle this Lady in the Tramp moment.
Mhm.
Instead of going after Stanton, Cicely will turn and grab the princess around the waist and pull her back and be like, I know which one was the poison apple, ma'am. He's got it.
Oh. Okay.
Don't eat it.
And she just turns and goes like this, like she's going to wait for you to eat it.
You got this, big guy. Let's go.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking take a bite of this goddamn apple. We have not come this far to not eat this apple.
You take a bite of the apple, and
Like a healthy fucking bite. Like
you take a
we're
bite,
getting after it.
feel all of a sudden like your stomach starts to turn, and you start to get like frog warts all over your skin,
Frog warts? Just warts? Warts?
Yeah.
Warts?
and you start
Okay.
like kind of turning green,
Okay.
and your throat kind of feels like you might croak.
Yeah, I would. Okay, so while all of this is happening, can I reverse damsel in distress and do a grace to elegantly faint? Like, oh, the vapors.
Yes, you may.
All right. And that's literally what he'll say, whether or not he's graceful with it. It's like the vapors,
The vapors.
And pass
and
out.
and that's gonna be an 8. So not the worst,
Can
not
I-
the best.
Can I catch Stan?
Yes.
Ah,
So you catch
Yes, I-
Stan.
Yeah, very much princess holding Stan. Someone
And you-
just like, what's wrong? What's
and you-
happening to you?
You see the princess. Don't worry, this was the prize. And went in, and as he starts to become a frog, she puts a
she
kiss
gives me the.
on you.
Oh,
Cures.
just to set the scene. Montero is holding me. I'm turning into a frog, and I got kissed by the princess.
Correct.
Stanton is still up. Like, there's no way he's not winning this thing in his mind.
Yeah. It was like the best win on that part for Stanton.
And there's a cutaway
Mhm.
where Montero's very upset. I was gonna do that. He stole my kiss.
Sicily also have a cutaway. They like to breathe. That's poison. That's poison. And it's almost as if like the what looks like almost like snake pattern tattoos on her neck kind of like shimmer a bit.
Mhm.
And she has this little bit of an itch. It wasn't deadly. It wasn't deadly. Princess knew it would be fine. And then stepped back out of the booth.
Real quick, like, cutaway to Stanton, because the rapid fire cutaways.
Mhm.
I still don't know why she's here, but my God, soft lips. and then back.
Last cutaway. Holy shit, they bit it. What did this? Something's wrong with a lot of these people here. And then gets up and walks out mid. Just holy shit.
Good thing I'm the only normal person here.
Okay, I'm now dying. I think I'm the only normal person here. The scene cuts, and I think we're gonna take a break. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's good.
Yes.
We're gonna take a break, and we will be right back. I hope that you guys are having a great time.
Intrusive
Stanton
thoughts
is.
for the win.
I know.
Intrusive thoughts for the
Now
win.
we can like get our producer to let us. Somebody, did we message him?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Hi, friends. We're good at this.
Free us from here.
I'm trapped in the box.
Help. Help.
Stanton, I
I
can't
have a
feel my
wife and
face.
kids.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna be my new pickup line. I'm turning into a frog. Oh, kiss
Quick,
me,
someone
croak.
kiss me.
Quick, someone kiss me.
Oh, no.
Just walk around with an apple. Why do you have that? Shut up. Mind your damn
Mind your
business.
business.
That's why.
Yeah.
I've fallen ill. I hope no one kisses me.
The
vapors.
vapors.
Now we might as well just, I don't know, until he lets us know. I guess we just,
We could.
Nah, we're getting the wheel going on that.
Yeah.
yes.
Because.
All right, well, chat, how's it going? Who are you voting for in the chat? Who do you want to Hi, everyone. Welcome back to.
Perfect no notes.
I went perfect.
You're
Knows. I
welcome.
wish you all could have heard the start to that we are
Uh,
just all crying from. Amazing. We are at Tabletop Test Kitchen here on Tales of Initiative, and we are in the middle of Lonely to Lovers, where these four lonely individuals.
Stanton is not
damn,
lonely.
what the fuck?
Wow.
Wow.
Be really lonely.
ouch. I don't know what's happening with you all, if you're lonely or lusty or thirsty or wooden.
All the
Um,
above.
all of the above. Nonetheless,
Positively solid.
Lonely to Lovers comes back from its commercial break. And we find our contestants have moved into been ushered into a room that is has a big table in it. Looks like a business boardroom. And there is a very, very large chair at the head of the table. That booty is gonna be so big if it sits on that whole throne. It's gonna be the biggest booty you ever seen, and you are almost thirsty thinking about whatever is gonna sit there. Plus the boardroom table, and there are 4 chairs sitting around the boardroom table as you enter into this room.
Are the chairs named at all, like we're indicating where we're supposed to sit, or is it
No.
just free? No.
No, there are four people-sized chairs, and the one chair.
4
Well,
people. Okay.
this is extremely familiar. Hmm. I'm just gonna go grab a chair.
Which part, Ashton?
All of it, actually. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you, Stan? What do you do?
As little as possible.
It's like a neat, interesting.
Explains so much.
Well, I mean, sure.
Dan does not
Relatively neat
dream of
person
labor.
with muscles like these. No. Um. So Stanton's curious. Stanton wants to see how comfortable the big butt chair is. I'm gonna take a seat in that momentarily. Don't wanna stay in that seat. Just want to see. Just want to test it out. Take it for a spin. You know.
Yeah. As you walk up to the seats, what are the rest of you doing? Are you going to talk about what you're doing for a living while Stanton just like struts up to this chair? Or are you all going to, I'm just curious, what's the rest of the room doing as Stanton heads for big booty Judy sized chair?
It looks like it might be comfortable.
I'm gonna grab.
I'm locked in to Stan. I'm like,
Yeah.
obviously Stan's gonna fit in it.
Yeah.
He's got a booty.
Yeah.
He's got that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. But I'm gonna watch them go take that chair, but I am gonna grab my own.
Okay. All right. So you take a seat at the table. Montero, are you gonna do the same? Take a seat at the table.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I pull one out for Cicely.
Cicely is going to see that and purposely walk to the other side of the table so that she could actually look into Montero's eyes while in the other chair.
Oh.
Wow. Stanton misses all of this again because he's
Again,
focused on the
because
big butt
like,
chair.
He's like big booty chair.
Stanton
So-
doesn't care about the interrelationships of his fellow contestants. He just wants to see how comfortable that
I
big
mean,
ass
like-
chair is.
film wise, the scene kind of zooms and there's this like moment as you like almost like da, 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 like you're meeting the love of your life. Because I can only imagine that a man like Stanton would be someone that would potentially find the chair of his life and fall in love that same day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So you hear it, you can see it. I feel like it's starting to fill in your bones as you walk up. There's this ginormous plush chair. And when I say ginormous, dragon sized.
Stan's about this shit. We're all about this shit.
It's dragon sized, if you will. And so it looks almost like a laying rest, but it definitely has like stately arms, like something you might have to approach if you were gonna have to, I don't know, fight a dragon or something. That's where you are at that
Okay.
chair. That's what it looks like.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Stanton's gonna fucking sit his ass down in the big ass chair. See how comfortable it is.
All right,
That's,
all right.
that's just what we're doing here.
Our
Uh,
move.
If you could be smitten with a piece of furniture,
Oh,
this would be
Oh.
it. In fact, it would be rude of you to shun Montero's people like that and not fall in love. So,
just look at Montero. I'm not sure if this is a distant relative or perhaps a second cousin, but luxurious is the only word I could possibly think of to describe this rapturous experience. You should have a seat in this chair. Enjoy the offerings of your people, as it were. And he stands up to pull the chair back, to let Montero sit, and then he'll tuck Montero in and go sit at just a normal ass chair because he's found the love of his life, and he doesn't need the princess or anyone else because this chair is so fucking amazing.
Yeah, Montero comfy in this chair. And absolutely lying is like, yeah, my cousin said thank you. They like you too. You both should go somewhere after this.
Ah!
Oh no.
Maybe somewhere private so you could enjoy the chair more intimately.
We cut away.
Yes.
Give me my sparkles. I need my sparkles.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing too hard. One moment, please.
I don't want to say this in front of the other contestants, and I just realized that's what they are, but I don't know that I could lift it. It's a heavy fucking chair. And then back.
Any other cutaways?
Are Stanton's muscles just cosmetic?
They're not cosmetic, but he's not a man accustomed to labor. He doesn't quite know what his muscles could or couldn't do.
Yeah, I think
there's some. He's a himbo, right? The muscles are real, but what he could do with them would surprise even him.
Surprise even him. Excellent. So the cutaway goes to the princess. I never would have expected them to sit in the chair. And it cuts the whack.
You know what? Can we retroactively, because I feel like I didn't realize the scene was gonna go this route, but could I perhaps steal this as the main attraction and call that a dramatic entrance and possibly see what boon I get moving forward?
Oh.
So I get to roll grace basically, and if I get 7 to 9, I can choose one thing. If I get 10 and above, I can choose 2 things. Things like take one forward.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I assume everyone's fine with that retroactive chair smidgen. It's kind of
All right, so that's going to be a 9 for me, so I can pick one thing. And just because this seems thematically appropriate, even though it doesn't really give me anything moving forward, we'll just say all attention is focused on me for that moment, right?
It is.
Yeah. Whether that gives me points with the what do we call them, the forums?
Yeah.
The forums go crazy.
I think the forum.
Or the princess is just looking backstage at the fucking CCTV,
yes.
God damn it. Something.
Well, she has been watching, so she definitely, you get another string from her, you get a string again from the forum.
3 strings. 3 strings.
Yeah, you're
what do I do with these? Nothing. Stanton does nothing because he wants nothing from
yes.
Stanton needs nothing.
All right. As we come back into the room, there is this big currently Montero is snuggled up on the chair, swift away from you, Cicely, in your eye contact. How do you feel about that?
I'm sorry, who?
You.
Eye contact? No. Who?
Weren't you making eye contact with Didn't you move your chair?
I moved to the other side so that I could make eye contact, or at least watch Montero instead of being next to them.
Yes. Okay. Well, they've been lifted from the table and carried off, and they're now sitting in the chair, they're further away from you, but you still have them in line of sight.
I think Montero comically is like, man, this chair is so big and so lonely and cold. If only I had someone to share it with to keep me warm in the nights.
And Amelia busts through the door. I will do it. Ah,
Stanton looks dejected
Oh.
now. Just kidding.
Ah,
no.
anyone else to keep me warm?
Stanton will look over to the person. Oh, if you're looking for a seat, then you could have one right here.
I'm.
I think they mean you.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Um, Cicely will. The table is not very wide, correct? It's like long so that it
It's
fits.
very long. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a boardroom table, but long as shit.
Yeah. Cicely will go and run her foot up Montero's foot. And just be playing see under the table for a moment.
All right.
Yeah, I love that.
So as you all get into your seats, Ashton, anything?
No, they're gonna keep an eye on things. Especially after watching Amelia get basically rejected, they're going to just continue to keep an eye on things and stay a little quiet. They tried to get Cicely to go join Monty in the chair, but it didn't happen, so they're just gonna continue to play their little game.
Well, I have come to help you defeat a dragon. But you see, we really like dragons here, and we don't actually approve of the hurting of other creatures in this place. And so, how are you going to fight a dragon for me, your princess? The person you're here on the show for, that maybe you should be interested in, she says very loudly over Monterio's shoulder as she's addressing the table. But that's fine. We are all here to find love in our own ways, and looks back forth at Stanton and the chair. And then, so I would love it if you would fight a dragon. So
Can we
here
fight like
here
an
he
intern
is.
dressed up as a dragon?
Not quite. Here he is. And in struts a large green dragon in a business suit. And he sits at the head of the table and adjusts his butt, raising an eyebrow as if someone had fucked with his seat, and scoots it back. You realize there's almost an obsessive need to have everything in its place. And the dragon sets down its paperwork and unfolds the paperwork and looks across the table at you.
Was this game show a ploy to get us all into a multi-level marketing scheme? It's all the papers.
I can't even spell MLM.
Sure. Oh boy.
I hate you, Sam.
I
I hate you so much. I was not fucking ready. I'm so sorry.
You're fucking welcome.
Okay.
Huh. Is this a marketing scam? What is happening here?
Well, the princess says, this is my friend. He is a lawyer.
Oh no.
I was thinking that you could argue your case.
I
Fine.
object.
A battle of
It's a good start.
That's how you win these things, right?
Yes.
Should
I'm sorry,
probably
what's
hear
our
the rules
case?
first.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to do if they object right away.
Oh, it's okay. I take it back. I'll save it in my pocket for
What
later.
do you object to in this game? Me? Are you objecting to
not.
me being here, or are you objecting to Cicely being here? Shall we just, while we're sitting here at this table, maybe talk about
and
what's happening?
I object that, well, no, I don't object, but I am accusing you of being a kiss stealer.
Me? Wait, am I on trial suddenly?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I think it is horrible that you would exploit this dragon and his profession as a lawyer for your silly games when you have been playing games with us.
Kind of the point of the show.
Oh yeah, we're on
We
show.
we
Okay,
can't
carry
sign
on.
those
Sorry.
contracts? I thought I taught
Sorry.
you better about contracts years ago.
I got a little too into character. I apologize. Please continue, Miss Madam.
How? I want to know what's going on here, though.
There's nothing anymore.
I think that's easy to explain. We're at a table, see, and there's a dragon. And there's about to be an adjudication of sorts, as it were. Montero objected to something, and I think that catches. Is this table wood?
Yes,
Oh boy.
of course it is.
How do you feel about that, Montero? This is so popular. I mean, like, I feel your family's just everywhere on this show. Did you get favorable treatment because of this?
I know people in high places.
And on tables, apparently. And he'll just leave it at that.
And on tables.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure it is appropriate to talk about one's conception so openly. No?
This
mean,
is
I'm not a table.
lonely to lovers, yes. Yet.
Oh. I don't know.
How's that work? I don't
You
know.
all are going to argue with this dragon. One of the two of you at some point is going to answer what the hell is going on here. And shine a little bit. Aren't you a business person? She says,
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm waiting for all of this kerfluffle to end so you can let me know what your dragon over there is up to.
Oh.
I'm also quite interested in what's going on with those two as well.
Yes. Have we lost Sam to everyone else or just me?
We lost Sam. They hit the Pentagon.
Oh no. Has everyone else lost them?
Am I gone?
Yeah, you're gone, man. You're
What?
Oh,
you're back.
you're back from the beyond.
What? I didn't go
Stanton!
anywhere. I've been here. Stanton's back. Oh no.
I thought they got you.
That producer is doing great work.
Bright.
I know. I know.
I have no idea. What happened.
So
But am I back? We're good. Good.
you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. And the dragon at the head of the table says, well, I am here to fight with you.
Not a physical one.
Correct.
Shame. What are we fighting about?
You decide.
Where is the princess still sitting in the chair, or is the dragon taking up the whole chair? Like, where is the princess in relation to?
It's the dragon's whole self is on this chair.
Okay, where's the princess?
She is still standing near the four of you.
Okay, all right.
But you four are seated. She's standing. Dragon at the end of the table unfolded. Lawyer dragon. End of the
Can I can I do a cutaway, but use like a string to get the princess along with me to get like to ask her a question
Sure.
away from the group?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I'll use a string, right?
Okay.
Um, and Stanton's just gonna look at her in with all of the innocence of a newborn deer. I don't know. So, Miss Amelia, what exactly do I need to do here to win your favor? I assume it's the one that matters right now.
Well, um, you're doing very well. You could,
He listens to nothing else she says and flashes a smile at the camera, and then is fucking done.
excellent. He proceeds.
He heard everything he needed to hear. You're doing great.
The audience then hears the rest of her rambling about what it is that she really wants, and it really focuses in on her, and the audience is like, oh, but I don't have the brain power to give you something, so
Yeah, you're welcome. No, I just saved you that
Yeah,
one. You're good.
thank
It's my gift to you. Stanton's gift to everyone.
Anyway, you phased out, and suddenly ADHD kicked back in, and you're back watching the show. What's going on in the living room? What else is going on?
So you want to fight
No, you
lawyer dragon?
have to fight me.
Oh, we have to. Okay. And you haven't said about what yet.
You decide.
I think your suit's ugly.
I mean, you're not.
Definitely not ugly.
I mean, but it is.
No,
Look at it.
I have looked at it.
Why would you wear that?
What are your facts that it's ugly?
Where'd you buy it?
Your facts, not mine.
Well, I don't even know you, so it's just hard to. It's hard to fight with a guy I don't know. I don't have any beef with you. It's with your
What
fashion
is
sense.
this? Started with it. It's ugly. It's not a good.
Hmm.
It's not a good look.
Can we see what's on the papers? Other than
No.
they are stacked very nice
Very
and neat, right?
nicely. Mm-hmm.
I would like to use my one of my abilities, one of my
Yes,
gifts,
please.
called Trust in Me.
Okay. Yes. For those of you that are social creatures in your combat, this is your scene. Go ahead.
I am going to lock eyes with the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and it's when you gaze deeply into someone's eyes, you can entice them.
Oh.
And you may ask one question from Figure It Out. From the Figure It Out.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to look at the dragon and catch their attention, and with the kind of almost aloof, comfortable in this setting, posture that I have, I'll ask them, but fighting isn't really what you want, is it?
No. Amelia's family and I have been friends for a long time. And when her father got ill, he did not die. I don't know how that started. But he asked me to watch over her. I want to make sure that you have class.
So, what you are being is a good family friend. Then in that case, I will bow out of this particular fight and competition, of this particular round, because I don't see there needing to be this kind of a fight.
Interesting choice.
Mr. Lawyer Dragon, I do have one minuscule bone to pick with you.
Hmm.
That chair.
I knew it was coming. I was trying. I was trying. I'm gonna hold it.
It's a beautiful chair. It's it seats quite well.
Yeah, I had it custom made 400 years ago.
Damn. I was going to ask where you got it.
Well,
I don't
now you
suppose
know.
that they're still in business.
They might be.
Could you have your equivalency of people get a hold of me, because I don't have people per se anymore. I would very much like to acquire one. The bone I have to pick is that you did not tell me sooner that a chair as fine as this existed. We didn't know each other for you to do that, but that's not really the point.
Hmm.
It feels good to get off my chest.
Why do you deserve a chair such as this?
What was that?
I
Chair?
don't believe
What
that.
what did you say? That you love Stanton and that you hate the dragon and that Stanton is the real love of your life, and only when Stanton sat in the chair did you notice that you had been living your life as a lie?
I'm gonna need
Your
you to
second
roll
cousin.
some kind of deception or performance or heart
Yes,
or spirit.
please.
Daring. Make a fucking choice and roll it, please.
I'll
Oh,
do
God.
heart and wit.
Please, goodness. Yes! Excellent.
So with that confidence boost from Montero, Stanton will just look back at Mr. Lawyer Dragon, like attention fully drawn on Montero, and then back to the lawyer. And I don't think it's fair to say that anybody deserves a chair as luxurious as that, but when the chair chooses, the chair chooses.
Is that legally binding if it chooses, or
We have a lawyer right here. I would
I
ask
mean,
them.
I guess we could. Right?
Consent to a chair, does it matter?
Consent always matters.
Well, then the chair has
And-
chosen me.
Yep.
Yeah, the chair has clearly chosen Stanton.
I can pick it up after the show wraps if that's better.
Give you some time with it before you gotta part
No,
ways.
it's fine. This.
With the lawyer saying it's fine,
And then
I would
what
like
he
to move
does-
to go sit in the chair.
He gets up. He gets up and looks down at the princess.
The chair maketh the man. Oh,
Down at the princess. I hope that today you do not leave with a heart broken like mine.
No.
And one dragon tear, which you may know to be one of the wealthiest, costly gems ever made, drips from his eye.
I go ahead and
She holds it.
oh.
Thank you, Uncle. And she kisses him. And he weeps as he runs out of the room,
That's so
telenovela
much-
fucking style.
So
Okay,
much
but
money.
as he weeps out of the room, are there dragon tears dropping on the floor?
The one. That's
Just
the
the one. Got it. I have a new goal.
Make a dragon cry.
Here
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh! Actually, if you keep this character long term, you riding and or conquering a mythical creature is in fact one of the goals that you.
I will argue this chair is mythical, and I've already conquered it.
I was gonna say, is Stanton mythical? What
Stanton
else?
might be, Stanton might be
what
mythical.
constitutes
There
The
are-
area is 400 years old.
I'm guessing there are a lot of mythical creatures that want to ride Stanton. out there,
Probably.
you know.
The
But he's
chair
a-
now being
They're-
added to the list.
They're all
So,
wooden.
Here's my question, Stanton. Are you gonna find love with this chair and just cheer on your buddies the rest of the way through?
I mean, Stanton has found a kinship with the chair. I don't know. That could be it could be unrequited love in a romantic sense,
Mm.
but he's definitely there's they understand each other. Montero's second cousin,
And he has
Monchero,
let's be
and
clear that they made up because they passed their test.
look, you
about
can't tell Monchero how to live.
None of the furniture speaks to me. Montero just finds this an extremely funny bit.
Yes.
Yeah, and Stanton is dumb enough to believe it.
And Stanton has run up. But staying in the game. All right.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely in the game still.
So
Yes, Monchero.
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 Yeah, you can't tell Monchero how to live.
Seems interesting.
You okay there? You okay there?
I'm fine. I need to roll a die to see if rocks fall and everybody dies. That's the
Oh,
way
you're
this
taking the
goes.
sea cow route. I got you. All right, cool.
Yeah. So the princess turns. Well, I guess that is the best way as ever to enter into the final challenge, which is to face yourself.
We're just gonna gloss over that you had us bully your uncle that you care about so much for a TV show.
No, I wasn't bullying. I was.
They were crying, and I'm pretty sure Stanton just stole their chair.
He did steal their chair. It's very. I didn't know that it could choose. I think we all respect consent here, and
The chair chose me. Ask Montero.
he's just a little attached.
Okay, I don't know. I think it's a little weird. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I know I'm.
Being a little strange here.
Yeah,
Breakups are hard to process.
For everyone.
aren't
Yes.
they?
They.
Just.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Is this where we're gonna talk about it, or are we gonna have to go to more cutaways? With
What's the
Jen?
next game?
Oh. Okay.
I guess we're just gonna,
These other people
stuff
are.
that down.
They're not willing to be vulnerable. Noted.
I am always vulnerable.
You.
I wear my metaphorical heart on my sleeve, if you will, as they knock on their chest, and you can kind of hear like a cuckoo sound.
But every time I ask you what's happening, you avoid the conversation. So, is it that you wear your heart on your sleeve, or is it that you want to think that you wear your heart on your sleeve, but you actually? I thought you were a poet.
I am, and I'm quite poetic in the way that I communicate with people, which is indirectly. If you tell everybody something about yourself, they might as well just be reading a book. But if you give them hints and flowery words, it's like a poem.
Why don't you just tell people how you feel?
Because that's scary. Who would do that? Tell people that they like them, or that they miss them, or that they're glad that to see them after all this time, and that it was a mistake to date that princess because I should have known that they were there for me the whole time.
Maybe they just, I think it'll make you feel better if you say it, and perhaps that person in particular, whoever you're speaking of, just needed to hear it.
Yeah.
Maybe they might have some things they want to say back to you. And
Yeah.
you have all these cameras, this is perfect time for it.
I think Montero looks directly into the camera, and for a moment glances at Cicely, and then glances back to the camera, and just says, hello, you, if you're out there, looking at Cicely. I just want you to know that, I'm really happy we're getting to spend time together again. It's always really nice being around you, and I hope that after this experience the TV show, we can spend more time together. Again, maybe not in secrecy. Maybe we can go out and do something, like in park or whatever. And maybe not care if paparazzi take pictures of us or post pictures on a forum speculating who I'm dating next. Maybe we could just be us. But that's if you're watching. You probably don't watch shows like this. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say.
Oh, beautiful. Well done.
I'm
think it
I'm
would have
glad
been-
you found someone. Cicely totally over her head.
Oh,
I rolled to see if she
Oh.
actually was catching the glances, and she was not. She was getting angry.
I think
Mm.
immediately after that, Montero goes into like the confessional and is like, at this point, I think I got to tattoo it on my forehead.
Cicely will, while she disappear, or excuse me, while they disappear into the confessional, will come over to Princess Emily, and I know that the show has not been going the way you expected it to be going, but I'm still hoping that you find the love that you're looking for, and I'm looking forward to the next challenge. I just felt like fighting someone that you love dearly, the wrong move. Felt like it would have hurt you more than actually showed proof of metal or anything.
Was to have you all see how you would approach each of these things, and I thought that that would teach me something about everyone, but it's been just really this kind of weird. I'm actually cheering for you. I hope this works out for you. They are definitely talking about
Hmm.
this, and you think do you think they're talking about this? Or what?
Cicely will realize it, but is very uncomfortable, and is sitting there, like, the blush going. I'm not sure if that ship fully sailed, because it's been a long time. But
No, no, stop. Come here. And they bring out and this woman dressed in like a polo t-shirt, headphones, like dusty blonde hair, jeans.
Is that our
God.
PA?
Her name is. She comes out and play it back, and the movie magic. This gets cut out, but you get to see they set up a camera in front of you with the video and play it talking at your face. Meanwhile, all this time, Montero is in the booth, rambling on and on and on about
Yeah.
thing. Probably their cousin Forrest or whatever, and then, but they
Montero was explaining the intricacies of the "every furniture is my cousin" joke.
yes, yes. Okay. All right, you can do the next challenge. You go first. And she opens the door, and inside the room, you all see the magic mirror. Like I said, go face yourself.
what kind of magic mirror is this? Because there's like legends across various planets of different kinds. This isn't one of the ones that turns you into like weird creatures, almost like that poison apple, right?
No. This just can talk to you about who you really are, or your deepest secrets, or something. I'm sure it's fine. And she pushes you in the room and shuts the door.
So
we're
she's in there by herself, right?
Yeah.
Quick cutaway to fucking Stanton just looking over at Ashton. I do say, Ashton, you should have a seat in this chair. It is magnificent.
Mm,
And then if you don't want to do it, I'm gonna try and convince you with a move.
yeah, they're gonna be like, no, no, thank you.
Okay, here we go. Fucking heat of the moment. Basically, I could use a daring roll to try and get a character to do something they would rather not do.
Go ahead.
They're just
Because
like, ooh, but
everyone
it's so
everyone should
comfy.
everyone should experience this chair. Fucking, you're gonna hate this. It's an 11. They'll do it, but I have to give you some kind of concession or reassurance. Like I have to give you a little something in return. So what does Ashton want?
Not a blank check.
It does say small.
Something small.
Yeah, like a
Okay,
small concession or reassurance.
It's a great question. Shit.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, missed it.
All right, well then, just gonna look. It doesn't bite. Dragon owned it, of course, but I assure you, it's completely soft.
You know, I will take your word for it, and I'll have a seat. Say, while I enjoy this, actually, this is kind of nice. What do you know? How are you? Why are you here?
You know, honest to God, hand over my heart and the Bible and whatever else you possibly believe in. I don't know. I got a thing in the mail, and here I am, was selected. I
Mhm.
I just found out there was a princess that we're competing for, as it were. Huh. Yes, well, I suppose I'm here for
I mean, are you
the fun of
lonely?
it.
You're so just the fun of it. You're not actually lonely. I can't imagine someone like you being. God damn this chair.
It's great, isn't
Being
it?
actually,
It's
it really is. Yes.
I got it from a dragon.
I know I was. You know what? So, right. I can't imagine someone like you being lonely. You just got an invitation in the mail and it brought you here and you figured it'd be a lot of fun.
I mean, there's been everyone's had loneliness, of course,
Sure.
and I'm no stranger to heartbreak, and
Sure.
and I'm here because somebody sent me a letter in the mail, and that's
Mhm.
all I know. And he starts to get like a little bit teary, like this is like more actual legitimate emotion than you've ever seen from Stanton, like this whole hour, however long the taping's been. And it seems like even the joy of this wonderful chair isn't quite enough to fill that, but
Mm.
something brewing underneath.
Well, hopefully you're having fun, enjoying yourself. Ashton gets up. Here is your chair back. Thank you for letting me try it out.
Of course. He sits back down,
Um,
waiting for his turn with the mirror, I guess. Like,
All right. Walk into the room. Hello. Welcome to the Magic Mirror. How are you today?
Honestly, I'm very confused. It's been a lot going on.
Oh. What can you do?
Apparently, I'm now talking to a mirror. Still not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be talking to you about.
Well, whatever's on your heart, or your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, whatever. What's the truth of the matter?
The truth of the matter is I thought I was over them. And I applied for the show. probably a few days after they broke up with me. So it's been years. A couple. I never thought I'd get on here, and suddenly, song kind of took off, and some promotion, and all kinds of things, and now I'm here and face to face with them again.
You're gonna cut in?
Can we do a quick cutaway?
Yeah.
Just Ashton, like, yeah, oh yeah, I pulled some strings to get him on the show. That'd be funny. And then that'll be it, and just go right back.
So, still just a little bit mad. But it's not the, wrath-inducing, venom-spitting, scales appearing type mad.
What does your heart want? Marriage. Love.
Are you full blown Princess
No.
Bride? Is that where we're at right now?
Whole thing.
Marriage is what
Marriage.
brings us together.
Amelia Montego? Yes,
Montoya, of course.
bride jokes the whole time.
Blessed arrangement.
Marriage.
What do I want? I would like my cabin not to be empty at the end of the evening. I would like, of course, the camera.
Right? We
What
lost her to the blur. You broke it.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm just
This is
fading,
the mirror. The mirror.
Yeah. just fading into the background.
The room is a little warm. The mirror's getting a little cloudy.
Up in here. Oh my goodness, it's getting a little hot. This is thirsty sword lesbians after all. Go ahead.
But no, that's all I want. Not to have an empty cabin. To actually be able to love someone. And have them love me back for who I am, which is difficult and different. To be able to actually show the real me.
Well, what's it gonna take, honey?
Getting off this damn show, for one. Just trying to get to the end at this point.
I completely understand being frustrated with your circumstances. You know, what can you do when things happen around you? You have to just kind of do what you can, honey. I even put my background out of blur and it unfocused the background and kept me blurred. I'm so angry. I don't know what to do. And if I turn off the screen, it's gonna move everybody around.
Well, you could always just put the thing and just leave yourself black for the rest of the show.
I guess so. I'm just a voice for now. Anyway,
You're more than a
For the
voice.
mirror.
here. So the next person enters in, and what would you like to do with your sudden realization about who it is and what you want?
Going to leave the room and go out there and push Stanton. Stanton, Mirror said it's your turn.
Oh, by name, did it? Gets up out of his chair quite, excitedly, and then goes into Ashton.
Go get him, champ.
Go get him. You got this, little guy. He's gonna go in. He will close the door behind himself. He doesn't. It's fine.
And then before you guys are starting that,
Oh yeah, for sure.
She'll do a small cutscene. It's like, I finally get it. I was too mad for a little bit there to see it, but now I see it. And now I just need to... We have to talk. And then, like, cuts out and leaves.
Stanton, you come in.
Yes, give me just 1 second before we go in on that, and you'll see something real quick. Yes, all right. So take a quick break for
We're
a
gonna
tech
take a break
fix,
so I can fix my
and then
camera.
we can hit this scene fresh.
Does that sound good to everyone?
That would actually be very funny.
That?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Such wild timing.
I just love it when we like all come back in laughing. This is Tabletop Test Kitchen. We are in the final act of Lonely to Lovers. There's a two secondary relationships that have developed.
I was hoping you would say lovely to loner. I was like, yes.
Lovely.
Lovely the loners.
The after show.
Title of Ashton's autobiography.
Ashton's autobiography.
Damn.
Nonetheless, Cicely has just been into the magic mirror, and Stanton has been sent in. Inside the room, the door closes, the magic mirror lights up. Hello, honey, how are you?
I'm doing quite well, I suppose. And how are you?
Well, all right. I'm fine, thank you. We're here to talk
You're
about
welcome.
you and your deepest fears and concerns. So,
I
I'll know
suppose
what's
at
in
the
your
moment.
mind, I guess, I think. Go ahead.
At the moment, I suppose my deepest and most pressing concern is that I might never find someone to help me fill that chair.
Hmm. That's
But I'm sure that's silly, right? There will always be butts to sit in chairs, so it can't be that big of a worry.
like a heart of gold.
Somewhere in Stanton's mind, like, there'll never be enough butts. But, like, in the purest way possible, you know?
You'll never find a booty so good
Hmm.
to help you fill that chair. It's your concern.
So what do I do about that, Mira?
Well, do you feel like the princess could help you fill that chair? Or you're not really feeling that at all?
No, she wanted to. I didn't even realize she was here for half of it, so I feel I may have blundered there.
You're not giving her your full attention?
Were we supposed to?
No. What does that look like for you? I'm just kidding. No, we'll worry about that another time.
Well, the chair got some attention, and you saw how well that worked out. It had it within minutes.
I had not considered that would further his ego.
It's Stanton. Nothing rains on his
I
parade.
understand. Well, I think she would be up for that. If you were up for that, you should probably. I mean, she's here for that. Maybe not in that chair. That chair, she probably not specifically the princess that we have on the show currently. It might be awkward for her to help you fill that chair because we're daddy issues.
But it was an uncle, so it's fine, I think.
The comment still stands. There's some weird daddy.
Uncle, father, daddy, yes. Okay, I'm tracking. So maybe I wait till the show wraps and ask her is what you're saying. Because she doesn't want to see the chair around.
I say you should. I don't know if no, like just maybe not in the chair would be a go enjoy.
Oh no, it's been around for 400 years. You know how much dragon jizz is probably in that thing? We can't even possibly consider without having it steam cleaned first.
Well, there you go. All right. This is good luck and take care.
Do you know a good cleaner? Because that's now my second biggest concern about the chair.
You should talk to Harold about that.
Is that another mirror? Or was that the dragon lawyer's name? Was his name Harold?
You never even asked him his name and took his chair. Wow. Out.
No, the chair chose me. You can
Get
go
out
ask
of here.
Montanero when he comes in.
Out.
Walk out. I'm gonna walk out and be like, that
Throw
mirror
it.
has some very, very rude things to say about Montechero, your cousin. I think you should go in and set it straight.
Hmm.
Give this mirror a piece of my mind.
All right. Well, hello. What can I do for you, honey?
What can I do for you?
Well, what's the truth of the matter? Do you want to talk about it?
I kind of bared my soul out there.
You really did. You kind of did what we were expecting everyone to do in here. So, but you bitched out. So I'm gonna need you to go out there and kiss her in the face. All right. Good job. Go on.
By the way, are you being mean about Stanton's share?
No, I just was saying I would. It's a family heirloom. I would just be particularly careful in inviting her in. I don't know. It's
Can
I'm
we
not-
cut away to like a side shot of like Stanton's ear just like pressed up against the door, trying to hear if this mirror's telling dirty fucking lies about what it said about the chair? Because that happens, and then we go back to the conversation. He just has a shock, like, oh,
What were you gonna say, Cicely? Oh, anything?
I kind of want to. Cicely's gonna see was when Stanton comes out and Montero goes in. It's like, and then sees that Stanton is like trying to hear the chair. Cicely will go also and be standing there listening for, wait for them to
Stanton
come
will
back
make
out.
room. Stanton will make room. Like where does Cicely want to be on the door? Like, Stanton will make sure you have your spot.
What
Oh.
are you two doing? Manners. Or scoot
The
over at least
mirror?
for me.
What? Me too, me too. And like all four of you are like pressed up against the door.
Oh, it's a perfect moment to seize. Amelia comes running down. Stanton just kind of like looks down at her because he's like, I'm assuming a little bit below, where Stanton is. Just, do you come here often, princess?
Um, I almost went in my other voice. No, it's new. The first time here.
No. Well, yes, it's for all of us, I suppose. I'm gonna get the chair cleaned. Then just cut back.
Yeah, and I
Finish the
think
mirror. Finish the mirror conversation.
Go on, honey. Get out there and kiss her in the face and do all the things that you gotta do. This show is about that and what's, discover yourselves. Go on.
yeah, Montero, chest bolstered out, will swing the door.
Inward or outward? Because you get
Inwards.
moves. Excellent. So you pull the door open and the whole crew,
Ah,
Scooby-Doo style.
Scooby-Doo style.
This isn't craft services. Stands up and walks away.
I thought, okay, no coffee over here. Excuse us.
Pardon me. One, excuse me. And
Stanton will help her up.
she starts to get up, and then she kind of pulls away from you and helps stand Cicely up
Oh,
and winks at her and walks back.
I think Montero, still on the floor, seeing Cicely just got up, will just grab their arm and pull them down onto the floor and give them a kiss.
Okay. I'm going to argue for a second here.
Ooh.
I have an ability called Slippery. You're hard to pin down and easily can slip through most restraints and barriers. In most cases, you can slip through and sashay your way out of physical harm or whatever without rolling. So for truly formidable, legendary, or seemingly impossible obstacles, you have to roll Grace. I kind of want to, instead of being pulled back down, want to kind of like arm out and then grab Montero and go pulling towards the booth.
Ah, like you're pulling them in? Oh, the
Uh-huh.
confessional.
The confessional booth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If go for it.
So yeah, that's the arm will slip out, and there'll be that look, and Cicely will come with me. And
Yeah, no arguments.
grab Montero. We'll head towards the booth, the confessional booth. And once they're in the booth and the doors close, we'll turn and gently push her against the wall. Push him
Yeah.
against the wall.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The song was about you. Like right against, like leaning against them. I've missed you all this time.
I miss you too. Also, that's a great song. I was like, oh man, I wonder if the person this is about is out there jamming to it. And it was me the whole time. It was me jamming to it. Oh my god, yeah, I missed you too.
And then Cecil will lean in and kiss Montero.
Yeah, Montero
Wait.
will kiss Cicely back, and just kind of in a break in between that, we'll just say, I'm sorry. I never meant to disappear. I just kind of I got caught up. But I'm glad to be back.
Glad to have you back. I mean, you haven't even heard that I got a new promotion? Captain
what?
Sicily now. So you're gonna have to come and ride the seas with me?
And the seas I will ride and follow every order, Captain.
And then realizing that that we're in the booth where the cameras are, they're like, "You're
you-
not invited."
You just hear like a little like scoot of a chair of someone trying very hard to make themselves small because the producer is always in that room, so there's someone to talk to. And they just like slip out the door. And I don't know if I'm assuming we're fading to black. Y'all staying
Yeah.
in there? Okay.
Yeah! No more confessionals!
Mhm.
Anyone
Kick the
who
producer out. Yeah, no, we'll kick the producer out of the room.
Yeah.
With their camera. Just
Yeah, the whole camera crew, the producer, they, and the producer kind of gathers themselves. Ashton?
Yeah, Ashton's gonna head over to said producer and kind of
Oh no, they were pointing at the magic mirror, but if you walking.
so I gotta head over to the producer and go, Janice, what's going on in there?
The point of the show. What's going on in
Excellent.
here?
Nothing. And they'll turn and head in to the mirror.
They walk off set.
So
Hello. How are you, Ashton?
Well, how are you, Magic Mirror? Do you have a name?
Damn you. No, I don't. Because the GM can't think of one that's clever in this moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Marcus.
That's
Marcus.
Gladys.
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 Yes.
A whole different kind of magic here. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a different episode of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Anyways. So what's the truth of the matter? What are you doing here?
You know, I'm honestly not sure anymore. I think originally I wanted to come here and stir the pot a little bit. But I don't know. You know, the whole Monty and Isley thing going on is kind of nice. At least someone's happy.
They seem like good people.
They do, don't they?
A little awkward.
Well, who isn't these days?
sure that
You talked to Stanton. I mean, who isn't awkward these days?
that's true.
Even Princess Amelia? A little strange as well. Anyways, I think I had certain ambitions coming into this, but they might be changing. As much as I wanted everyone here to leave extremely miserable, it's kind of nice seeing at least two of them not. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll get that.
What do you think it's gonna take?
Oh, probably a lot of therapy, honestly. But I work a lot, so where do I get the time for that?
Well, you gotta work on you.
Yeah, maybe we'll get there one day.
You
You
learn.
really should. I did.
There you go.
You really should, pick a name for yourself.
Eh,
You just want to be a magic mirror, no other identity other than that.
fine.
All right, whatever works. Later. Head out.
Deuces. It's just done.
And well, the mirror says, like, kind of, it's stuck to the wall. The princess kind of looks in, shrugs. The mirror shrugs. Question: did everyone tell the truth inside with the magic mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of character, you can answer.
Yeah, everyone told the truth.
For the most part. All right.
Yeah.
So then the
He
magic
was really concerned about the chair. No, I'm just kidding.
then the magic mirror kind of just goes, well, at least they're all honest. And the door, and she shuts the door. Well, I think this is the part where I'm supposed to decide if I have fallen in love, or one of you has fallen in love, or well, what are you? I'm gonna choose Stanton.
Very happy about this. Very, very happy about this.
A princess and a chair.
Yeah, he's coming away from this thing. Just everything's Millhouse.
Absolutely loaded.
Stan's like, I don't know what to tell you. I won.
It's like, I still don't understand what these other people were doing here, but I guess they were contestants.
I think we're going to go on a date now. Let's go on a date.
Do you like gelato?
I do. And she does. And off they go. And as we bring it on to a close, is there anyone who would like to do a 6-month or 1-year follow-up on their character and what is happening after recording? And then we'll wrap it up. Go ahead.
Anyone want to go first?
I'm so curious about Stanton.
Let's
Yeah.
start
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
We gotta let this one
Yeah.
ride out for a minute. Okay? We gotta figure out. We gotta.
Almost like-
You just gotta think about it. All right, you
I gotta
All right,
think
think about it.
two. Are you two run off into the wilderness together? Tell us how that goes for the next 6 months.
Be any wilderness? At least not very often.
Yeah, I think Montero's taken up the position as first mate very proudly.
With your cats or birds, what is the appropriate the
I
game?
know cats are actually really bad to have on pirate ships. They
that-
kill off ecosystems.
Yeah.
Could have had a parrot or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've sailed off. They bought a vacation ship that they can leave the duties of their regular life and write music and poetry together with their words, their songs, and their bodies.
Yeah. Also, just a little ad. Montero has a little starly that lives in the little clockwork house in their chest.
Oh,
It's a tiny little bird. Yeah.
excellent. Ashton, what happens to you in the 6 months following the
Oh
recording?
boy. Um, I would say that they definitely start that therapy for sure. To not be so cynical and jaded all the time. But I think within that, being mutuals with Sicily, they make sure to reach out and let them know that if they have plans to record a new single or album, since they might have a new muse and inspiration about them, to get a hold, and they will absolutely make sure that that happens. And then they will try and use more of their pull and business savvy and to find Stanton to see if they are interested in their own line of rip off breakaway shirts. And then just see where that
Stanton,
goes.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. So Stanton's definitely down for breakaway shirts. I think with all of the talk of trees and wood and furniture, I think Stanton has been like invigorated to take up woodworking and carpentry, right? I think that's something that's ignited a passion that he didn't understand before.
Didn't
Does
know.
that
Um,
technically mean that you and the chair have children?
no,
Yeah.
no. We're getting to that. We're
I
getting
was
to
gonna
that. We're getting to
say the
that.
same
So
thing though.
so Stanton would have found someone to replicate this chair as closely as possible, and then I'm assuming, hopefully, that Stanton and the princess are doing relatively well, and when they feel ready to take it to the next level of commitment, he reveals that he's got a mock chair of made up, and returns the original back to her uncle once it's been sufficiently steam cleaned and everything to get all the bad dragon out of it. Um, so
You
so
found it. You found the
I
spot
found
for
it.
it.
We
Yes.
got there. We got there. So I think things are going well, and the only thing that could possibly hamper Stanton in his pursuits of happiness and love is Stanton himself. Just
Yeah.
a force to be reckoned with for good or for his own demise.
Yeah. All right. And that concludes our very strange and wonderful furniture focused episode of Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
It's been a pleasure for sure.
Dear ones,
Yeah.
as you go off from here, go and be furniture or not. And
What I do in my free time is
Yeah,
my
it's
business
no
and
one's.
my business
No
only.
one's. Right, exactly.
That was so fun.
see Thirsty.
Absolutely.
It was great.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
I'm
Oh,
doing
we
this
have to
again.
tell him. We have to tell him. We gotta.
Yes, because we're professionals here. I'll
We
tell
know
him.
what we're
Yeah.
Not really.
Business
I-
people doing business.
Yeah,
People in
tearaway clothes business.
terror.
Yeah.
You started a franchise. Is that what you did with your life?
I just can't
Stay
wait for
toxic or
the
don't and
barrels
get a
to
mirror.
get their own show.
Thanks everybody. It's been great.
Night, friends.
I will play this again for sure.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yay.
I am here for this.
Does he know?
And
I
I'm
love-
keeping this character,
Yes.
and
Yeah. I
I'm
would love
absolutely going to pursue.
All right, everyone.
This
Here's what
persona.
he is said to do.
to.
How
I'm
Okay.
gonna
dare.
wave and he'll end it. So we say goodbye to
Bye.
chat and everyone.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Bye.